you see this Black China girl? Is that her name?
Yeah. She was on Tucker.
Oh, I didn't watch that. But I mean, she was obviously on OnlyFans and things like this. And praise God, sounds like she's really I think she's a beautiful role model. Obviously, in the past, she was a terrible role model because of her own pain and her own stupidity. But the fact that she's trying to undo that and she's on a platform, I think is going to give so many women the courage to like not go in for like butt jobs, facelifts, boob jobs, all that stuff. But I bet you're going to start seeing women. That'll be the next thing who are like, I was addicted to pornography and here's how it ruined me.
I hope
it's going to be exciting.
I really hope so. I was excited to see that interview because when I'm helping.
What was it like? I haven't not seen it.
I was just excited about leaving OnlyFans because when we're helping women leave OnlyFans, they are really scared of not ever being able to make a career somewhere else, especially the ones who have revealed their identity on their OnlyFans. I was talking with a girl who's 20 recently who had just revealed like her identity on her OnlyFans, and she pulled in like $20,000 a month. And she was extremely worried about like, how am I going to make an income? And she told me, this broke my heart. She said like, I can't see myself doing anything else. I don't know how I'm worthy of doing anything else. And I was like, oh, and you're 20.
If she has the courage to look inside of herself and acknowledge that, imagine how many thousands don't have that courage and they're just doubling down because they don't see an off-ramp.
Yeah.
That's shocking to me. It shouldn't be, but I'm an old man now. So it's shocking to me that so many young women are on OnlyFans. And not just like women who are perhaps living kind of depraved lifestyles apart from it. But to talk to that, like it's surprising to me that you've got women reaching out to you who are on OnlyFans and not just consumers of pornography, but people who are. Yeah.
For some women, an addiction escalates into production, like their personal addiction escalates into porn production, or they get involved in porn production or OnlyFans, and then they, and then they have an addiction themselves. They can be kind of like co-aggravating in really interesting ways. It's something that we weren't anticipating getting into because none of the leadership team have any sort of testimony with producing pornography. So, but it quickly became like apparent that we would need to kind of open our doors to that side of things as well. But yeah, this girl went to a Newman Guide Catholic University and was producing things from her dorm. So I just, I've been shocked by the depravity, like just in spaces that you would never expect, the brokenness, and just, I've been stunned by like how beautiful women are, even the ones who are really experiencing a lot of brokenness and depravity. But I've also been shocked of like, wow, like Satan has a deep, deep, deep foothold in places that I never would have seen him or anticipated him. But yeah, I mean, producing porn from a Newman Guide Catholic, like a very good Newman Guide Catholic school, from a dorm. Yeah.
But I suppose women aren't reaching out to you to get free of OnlyFans necessarily. I mean, it's probably both, right? Because I presume that all people who are reaching out to you are people who want to be free from pornography themselves.
Typically, yeah. If I get connected to somebody who's trying to leave porn production, a few women have reached out to us personally because they don't want to be doing it anymore. And usually they're hesitant. They're like, I don't know if you help with this, but like this is all I can find. But I've actually been, and I'm usually the one who speaks to these women just because I don't know, I just felt a deep call to like begin those conversations from within our organization. But typically it's family members that will reach out on their behalf and they ask, they're like, would you be willing to intervene? And so I reach out to the woman, I ask if we could have a conversation, and then I just kind of go from there. So usually that first conversation is just listening and just hearing like, who are you? You know, what do you like to do? What are your hobbies? And then what do you like about this job? What are you finding fulfilling in it? What do you hate?
And what do they say?
A lot of them like to be seen. They feel seen.
God.
Yeah.
This is all of us, isn't it? I mean, this is like the desire to be famous. This is makeup. This is like wanting my face on a billboard. This is wanting YouTube clicks. Like we are just so desperate to be seen and wanted, accepted, you know? Yeah. It runs so deep.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I think working in any sort of like sexual brokenness sphere, you really understand like, oh, but for the grace of God, there go I. Right. Like I'm sitting in front of myself.
There's not two different categories, right? The broken and those of us who aren't.
Oh gosh, no. Like especially in conversations with these women, I'm just so moved to like, wow, God is really, really merciful and somehow plucked plucked me out when he did. And the same thing is coming for this woman. I just don't know when it is.
And what do you say to the woman who's shown her face on OnlyFans, who's revealed her identity? Like, what kind of consolation do you give her? Because she has made a tragic decision that is and could affect her life terribly. And you can't pretend that she hasn't made that decision. So what do you say? I'm
not good at this yet. I wish I was. I'm kind of learning as I go. And I'm trying to get myself and then all of our team kind of like trauma certified to make sure that we're navigating these conversations really well. I don't know. I don't know if I say anything consoling. I just try to be a friend and a sister. But
isn't it true? Like, I think that's right. Like, when I'm hurting and I finally have the courage to open up and share with a friend, I really don't need advice.
No.
Like, I just need him to look at me and not hate me.
Yeah.
Or not leave.
Yeah.
Or just to tell me he'll be with me, walk with me, something like that. So it's sometimes like advice is overrated anyway. They just need to be seen and accepted.
Yeah, because that's exactly what they're not getting. They think they're getting that, but they're not getting it. And that's for every woman in our community. I've just found like over and over, I put this pressure on myself to like, be at the helm, be the leader, be the face of just all of this pressure. And then when I actually like sit in front of the Lord and ask what he wants, he's just like, no, like just be a friend, just be a sister, just walk with them, be a mother,
Yes.
These women need family. They don't need a leader or a chief or
even a 7-point plan right now.
No.
As helpful as they might be.
They just need to be loved. And I'm not good at that yet, but I'm trying. We're all trying.
Hey, thanks for watching that clip. Would you like this beautiful, very high quality, definitely not made in China, not that there's anything wrong with that, Pints with Aquinas beer stein for free, sent to your door? Would you also like a copy of The Jill sent to your door 4 times a year? This is the Pints with Aquinas newspaper, by the way. If you do, go to mattfradd.locals.com and become an annual supporter for any amount. We'll send you that stuff for free, and you get a bunch of other free things in return. You'll get more information by going over to mattfradd.locals.com. Thanks.